what are 5 or 10 of the best tips or advice given to me by other business leaders, typically CEOs? And I started thinking about, could I come up with 5? And I came up with like 7 or 8. Mm-hmm. And then I took those 7 or 8 and I whittled them down to the 5 that I think if I was given the opportunity to present or teach at, I don't know, something like TLOP Live or an event similar, could I teach and coach this?
Okay.
So we're going to start by doing a podcast episode on it. So you're going to title this 5 Lessons Learned from CEOs.
5 Lessons Learned from CEOs.
5 Lessons Learned from CEOs.
Yep.
Lesson number 1. It's not what we do, it's how we do it. So I was sitting in a meeting, this was years ago, we were in Chicago, and we were talking about finding your North Star.
Love that word, that buzzword.
The North Star, yeah. And, and by the way, we did some really cool exercises. The company flew in a professor from Pepperdine University, and it was a 2-day event. But one of the lessons that I picked up is, let's not focus on what we do. Let's focus on how we do it. Because how we do it is how we're going to differentiate ourselves. How we do it is going to be how we gain market share. How we do it is how we're compared to our competitors. And I was like, yeah. So the rest of my life since that event, I stop and I think, it's not what I'm doing right now, it's how I'm doing it. Whether it's running, whether it's biking, whether it's parenting, whether it's cooking, whether it's speaking to a client or a referral source or a potential recruit, right? Because what I do is pretty boring. What do? I do mortgages. Okay, that's boring. 30-year fixed mortgage, you need my pay stub, you need my W-2, you need my bank statement, maybe not. That gets into the how. Right? The what I do is pretty boring, but how I do it for our mortgage loan originators, well, ma'am or sir, you might not know this. There's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all mortgage. I am a mortgage advisor. I believe that all mortgages are nothing more than financial instruments that allow someone to purchase real estate. So what I do for my clients is I ask you about your financial needs, wants, and goals. And I help tailor make a mortgage or a financial instrument to help you purchase real estate that is specifically geared towards helping you qualify, but also making sure you're able to meet and match or exceed your financial needs, wants, and goals. That's how I do it. Someone may lean into the how with, well, how I do mortgages is I take all of the stress off of your plate. Throughout my years of experience, I have found that it's very stressful for people to find their pay stubs or W-2s and their tax returns or their bank statements. And I utilize technology so that all I need you to do is log in one time to this super secure, secretive portal, give me a couple usernames and passwords, and from there, we can utilize technology, right? It's how you do it, not necessarily what you do. And then you can start thinking about that in all other facets of life.